Hi, my name is Solo P1 and today I'm going to be talking about the Smackdown event from the 12th of June 2018. And yes, I know it's 5 days late. It is now the 17th of June 2018. Tonight is going to be the Money in the Bank show, which I'll be doing a prediction show tonight. I will be uploading that as well. I have my predictions of the pay-per-view. I usually do Raw reviews every Tuesday. Now I usually do them on the Monday or sometimes Tuesday, upload them on the Wednesday. But now I'm going to start to do SmackDown reviews as well. I'm sorry it's 5 days late, but that's just the way it is. I apologise. If you watch my Raw reviews, I usually say the way I do it is there's no editing, there's no bullshit editing suite after where I get my video, edit it, then upload it like on Final Cut Pro or something. Nah, on here I record and straight away upload. What you see here is what you get. What you see is what you get. There's no bullshit. There's no pretending to like something because it's cool on the internet or cool on Twitter, social media, whatever. If the show's shit, I'll say shit. If it's good, it's good. And that's the way I've done it with all my Raw reviews, and this is what I'm going to do with all the SmackDown reviews. And if you're with me, good. If you're not, you're not. That's just the way it is. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to. You can just dislike the video, whatever you like. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say. If the show's shit, it's shit. If it's good, it's good. Some weeks there's been points on Raw where it's been good, and I've pointed that out on my review. But majority of it is shit. So hopefully down the line, hopefully as the weeks progress this year, that the show will start to get good. Maybe. But my view on this week's, today's pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, it might be okay. I don't know. The card seems all right, but I'm not going to get into that now. I'll do that on my prediction show. This is about SmackDown. It started off with a segment. Segment 1 started off with Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Naomi, Lana in the ring, arguing who's the best, who's done this, talking about all the accolades, what they've accomplished over the years. Charlotte saying, oh, I've won everything in the game. I've won the NXT women's title. I've won the Raw women's title, and I've won the SmackDown women's title. The only thing I haven't won is Money in the Bank, and I will do tonight. I will do this Sunday, which is today. She said she's going to win Money in the Bank, and she's going to cash in, and then that's everything. And then Naomi started talking about her accolades and so on and so on. Rinse and repeat, arguing like petulant children, just like Raw. It started off the same thing. If you go and watch my Raw review on my channel, you can see it started off the same. What do you expect? It's probably the same writers. They're just lazy. They just put rinse and repeat, and they get the same storyline, and they just fill a few gaps in there, rub a few stuff out, add different names in. But basically, it's the same shit. So what I'm going to do on my Raw reviews, I usually talk about each segment, not every segment, but the segments that stood out for me. And then usually I'll play a video of it so you can hear it like audio. So, yeah. Tell me what you think. I'm going to play the audio of the first segment, the one I was just talking about. Becky Lynch, Naomi, Charlotte Flair, Paige. And Paige, to me, Paige, she's just trying too hard. She's trying too hard to be the best general manager. Just let it come naturally. There's no need to try hard. She's trying to stamp her authority down, and it just looks fake. Just relax, be yourself, and then you might get better results. That's just in my opinion. If you disagree with me, you disagree with me, but I just think she's trying too hard. And now I'm going to play some audio, and this audio is just under 5 minutes long. It's just under 5 minutes. 4 minutes, 58 seconds. I'm going to play it now.
This coming Sunday, you have the opportunity to bring back that Money in the Bank contract and change your lives forever. It is every woman for themselves. And Raw is bringing its 4 finest women to this match. So that means I needed the best that SmackDown Live has to offer, and I brought it with me because these ladies qualified.
Chill, Paige.
And they earned their chance to win the Money in the Bank contract.
Oh,
and quite frankly, ladies, I don't care which one of you wins, as long as one of you brings this back to my house.
Oh, sure has. Okay. Chill out.
Don't worry, I'll bring it home.
There you go. No more Russian Lana. She's American
It's gonna
now.
happen on Lana Day.
Please.
Good.
All y'all need to remember that I won the first ever WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal.
I like
And
Naomi.
I'm taking that contract.
That
good.
is true, but the only reason you won is because
Mrs.
I wasn't in
Roboto.
the match.
Mrs. Roboto. Here we go now.
I've done everything there is to do in this business. I won the NXT Championship. I won the Divas Championship. I won the Raw Championship. And I won the SmackDown Women's Championship. And the only thing I haven't done is win that contract. That's why this Sunday, I'll be bringing it home. Woo!
Mrs. Roboto. She's like a robot, man, when she talks.
Everybody's confidence
Great
and
wrestler, but when her promos are so,
anybody's bringing that
you can tell
contract
this is
back
so
to SmackDown
scripted.
Live. It's your
So
girl, Becky
scripted.
Lynch.
There's Becky Lynch.
And since we're
Been
giving
there
a
about 10
rundown
years,
of
probably.
resumes, let I remind you that I was the
Yeah,
first
won-
woman ever
won a title
drafted to
once.
SmackDown Live. I was the first ever SmackDown Live
She
women's
was American.
champion.
She would have won it a few more times.
But
Or maybe she was
man,
related to
oh
Ric
man, am
Flair.
I sick of
She would
saying
probably won
that
it
I
about
was.
6 or 7 times.
No,
because
no,
she's not.
it's time to start
She's not
saying that now.
American. Born
As in,
Irish.
I am going to grab
That's
that
why.
briefcase. I am going to cash it in on either Carmella or Asuka. And I am going to
her
be the
promos were a little
SmackDown
bit better
Women's
now.
Champion again.
There's
Good
Mrs.
luck with
Roboto.
that.
Yeah, I don't need luck. I'm good. And luck has nothing to do with it, Charlotte. You see, I'm willing to risk it all. I'm willing to go through anything and anyone, even if that means my best friend.
Oh, that's the best friend now.
Just
okay.
like I did when I beat you last week. How's your arm, by the way?
Peyton, are you thinking
There's the
what
Iconics now.
I'm thinking? Yeah, it would take a miracle to bring that briefcase back to SmackDown with them in the match. Whew. Okay, but now what am I
Dead
thinking?
crowd,
Oh, is it time?
per
It's
usual.
time! Okay.
Just like Raw.
Just as we practiced, okay? Okay. What's the crack, lad? Anybody got some quinoa for me? Hoity toity toity. I'm an Irish. Oh, look at me. I'm Charlotte and I'm a queen.
You could see why I was in a rush to
I like
review this,
dress
don't you?
up in my
Now you understand that I wasn't in a
dirty robes,
rush to
and I like
review
drink
this show.
but I'm really a baby from North Carolina.
I think this show
And
is
I
for
love when I
5-year-olds.
lose, but
That's what I
instead of
think.
saying,
It's for 5-year-olds.
I say, woo!
You done yapping and running your mouth?
Oh, Naomi, we didn't forget about you. Okay, so I'll be Naomi, you be Lana. Count me in.
Look at the
Okay, here we
crowd.
go. Winner,
Just
5,
standing
6,
there, just look at
7,
that one
and
guy
8.
there, man.
I'm amazing.
Thinking, what have I paid? The guy's standing there and he's thinking, what have I paid? I've paid this money to go and watch this shit.
Hate to break it to you, but you're going to be really disappointed
Sonya
this
Deville and
Sunday
that coming out now.
because the talent outside this
Sonya
ring
Deville and what's the other
Is
one?
far superior than the talent inside that ring.
Not really good on the promo though.
Are
are
you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. Count us in.
A 5, a 6, a 7, and an 8.
Sonya
Oh,
Deville.
wait a minute. Wait
She's
a
a
minute.
good wrestler.
Oh, and all of
All right,
SmackDown's Money in the Bank representatives going after the Iconics, Rose and Deville. It's an all-out brawl on
Rose and
SmackDown
Deville.
Live.
Sonya
Someone
Deville's
get
got
this thing
something.
under
It's
control.
like an MMA fighter,
There's
supposed to be.
there's a time for shade throwing and there's a time to fight.
She's
Now
good
there's
in
a
ring,
time
but
to
not so
fight.
much on a promo. That's probably what's gonna let her down. That was that segment out the way. Finally, what can I say? Didn't really care about the segment. It was shit. I'm not gonna try and say it was okay and maybe in parts. No, it was shit. Rinse and repeat, just like Raw. Same segment as Raw, exactly the same. And that's it. That segment was over. Then segment 2, we had Daniel Bryan versus Shelton Benjamin. Decent match. You can expect that for these two guys. Daniel Bryan, very good wrestler. Let me say something about Daniel Bryan. I don't care what anybody says. I know that Daniel Bryan is very popular. I know he's got the yes movement and Hay fever, man, it's killing me. I know he's got the yes movement and he's very popular, whatever. But to me, I don't think he's as popular as he was before he got injured, before he got his concussion. I don't know what it is. Since he's come back, obviously he's still got his fans, but I don't think he's as big as he was before. And I know all you Daniel Bryan fans, if you are listening to this, you're just going to slate me and say, I don't really care if you slate me or not. But this is my opinion, like I said before. I state my opinion. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do like it, good. But in my opinion, even though you're a fan of Daniel Bryan, if you're watching this, even though you're a fan of Daniel Bryan, you've got to admit he's lost his momentum a little bit. He's not as big as he was. Maybe that's because I've said this before on one of my videos. Maybe that before when he got injured, he had his concussion. WWE put him out as a general manager, so you saw him every week in his suits or his shirt or his jeans, whatever he's wearing, coming out booking matches, not really getting involved. He had that little feud with Miz before. It wasn't a fight. It was like a segment every week. He had like Miz. He had the SmackDown TV. He used to have the SmackDown show every night, every Tuesday night after SmackDown. And then Daniel Bryan used to be there hosting it with Renee Young. And then Miz used to come on there and they used to fall out, Miz and Daniel Bryan. I like that storyline, what they did then. But apart from that, Daniel Bryan was lost as a general manager. And he'd done that for about 2.5, 3 years. And now he's back as a wrestler. I just don't think he's got that momentum that he had before when he was a wrestler before he got the concussion. That's just my opinion. But that's it, innit? I'm not an expert. I'm a fan. Like most of the guys on the internet who do reviews, I'm just a fan. I'm not pretending to be an expert like a lot of guys on the internet. I'm just a fan. I'm just stating my opinion. And that's what I think. And if you agree, great. Put your comments below and I'll read them. And I'll get back to you. If you don't agree, you don't agree. Good. I don't really care. But anyway, I'm moving on. The match with Daniel Bryan and Shelton Benjamin, decent match. And nothing really to shout about, but you can expect that from these two great wrestlers. Shelton Benjamin wins by submission. I don't know what that's going to do for Shelton Benjamin. Probably nothing, but he gets a win against Daniel Bryan. Anyway, who cares? And now segment 3, we had a backstage segment with Asuka and Paige. Carmella. Asuka says she wants Carmella. Paige is not really going to do that now, but I'll tell you what we can do. We can make it a 10-woman tag. And straight after that, Asuka says, okay, whatever. And then straight after that, you had Miz. There was a segment with Miz. And he says, I want to be a referee between... I feel like being a referee tonight. He said he wants to be a referee for the Samoa Joe and Rusev match. Paige says, no, can't do that. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to book a match between Samoa Joe and Rusev and you can be the manager. And I thought to myself, is she fucked up her lines or she got mixed up? Because Miz after says, that's exactly what I just says. And it seemed like there was a bit of mix up with her promo. Like I said, Paige, you're thinking too much. You're overthinking it. Just relax. Be yourself. And the truth will come out. Stop being fake. Stop trying to be something you're not. Just be yourself, and then it will come out, and then you'll probably be a successful general manager. But if you just keep pushing and not acting yourself, you're just going to look fake, and that's not what the WWE fans want. That's what I want. I want you to be a successful general manager. Why not? You're you look the part. Ex-wrestler, you know your stuff. Hopefully in a couple of years you're back. It's like a Daniel Bryan thing. When he was out, he was all right general manager. Maybe you can be better than Daniel Bryan, but just be yourself. Relax. Stop being... I know it's not your fault. I know it's not your fault, Paige. I know you got the dumbass writers in the back getting you to talk and scripting everything. But what I'm saying is, there's even though it's scripted, try and be yourself and try not make it too false, you know, because you're just not going to get over. That's just my opinion. Who am I? I'm just a fan. Anyway, I'm going to play the segment now with Oscar and Paige, and then it's going to continue on to The Miz and Paige as well. This segment is just over 2 minutes long, so enjoy. Let's see if I remember this.
I won Carmella tonight.
Tonight, you know what? I get it, she's here from behind that sweep, but I can't do that, okay? So, you know what? You know what I can do for you? I will make it not an 8-girl tag, but a 10-girl tag tonight on SmackDown Live. How about
10
that?
girl.
Good for you?
Wow. Amazing. I didn't even know
Good
they
for
had
me,
10 women
but
on the roster.
for Carmella.
All right.
Carmella.
What are you
This is The
doing?
Miz now.
Just preparing to sweep award season. Yeah, I got this audition. If I get it, I am guaranteed a golden statue.
Really?
I'm the referee.
Well, what movie's that? What's it called?
It's the Rough Ref. Yeah, it's about a dog that referees the main event of WrestleMania. I play his mentor, teach him everything, you know. It's a dog's cute, but, you know, I've got all the good lines. You know, as a method actor, I like to hone my craft as referee. So what you can do for me tonight is make me special guest referee for the Samoa Joe and Rusev match.
Wow! You know what, Mizzy? You're just not that good of an actor, though.
Is it the headband?
No,
Too much?
it's nothing to do that.
Mizzy.
You see, I know what you're trying to do.
Miz Jitsu?
No, not the Miz Jitsu. I know what you're trying to do. No, I know you're trying to stir the pot and take out your competition for Money in the Bank, but it's just not gonna happen.
Paige, I would never, after everything I taught you on the set of our movie, Santa's Little Helper, and this is how you repay me? You're gonna take away my Oscar?
When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. No, I don't care about any of that, your Oscar, or whatever. No, what I'm gonna give you is Samoa Joe versus Rusev with the referee, Miz. Tonight on SmackDown Live. How about that?
There you go. That was that segment. She just announced exactly what Miz wanted. She said no at first, then she says, okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make you be the referee between Rusev match and Samoa Joe. He said, that's exactly what I just said. I don't know if there was a bit of a fuck up. But anyway, let's move on. Now, we're going to move on to the AJ Styles interview. He got interviewed by Jerry Lawler. We don't really usually see Jerry Lawler around anymore. Maybe on the pay-per-view shows. You know, he's not like on the pay-per-view. Like the Go Home show, whatever. You usually see him. You see Jerry the King Lawler. Not so much with the company now. Getting on a bit, you know. But he's still got his wit. Let's move on to that segment now. It's Jerry the King Lawler interviewing AJ Styles. Nothing much to shout out about. It's just the same old rubbish. AJ Styles said he's going to beat Shinsuke Nakamura. Nothing really. I thought Shinsuke never came out. Nothing like that. It was just like a little promo, like an interview. So it's just 1 minute and 48 seconds long. So I'm going to play the audio for you guys.
When you slapped the taste out of Nakamura's mouth, it was great. You slapped him like I slapped Andy Kaufman. I just want to know one thing. What went on during that contract signing to make you slap that man that way?
He got under my skin. I lost my cool again. So for that, I probably should apologize, right?
Wait. You mean you're going to say you're sorry?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't knock his head off with my fist. This ain't no playground.
AJ is probably my favourite wrestler in the WWE at the moment.
That AJ Styles built.
But not even he can save this show.
This is what men do. This is what we do, Jerry.
I like Samoa Joe as well.
Unwritten rules.
The
And if
Miz,
Shinsuke can't follow those rules, well, he's going to have to be
promo-wise.
disciplined. And trust me, King, it's been a long time coming. If he wants to act like a child, well, I'll continue to act like a man. The last man standing. At Money in the Bank, I'm walking out the same way I walked in, as WWE champion.
So that segment was over. And then we had a Raw recap. I don't know why they show Raw recaps on a 2-hour show of SmackDown. Raw is 3 hours long. Why can't you just leave it on Raw? And you got the SmackDown stuff, you leave it on SmackDown. That was the whole point of a brand split. I don't get the logic why you have to have Raw recaps on SmackDown. On Raw, you don't get no SmackDown recaps. They should have it to try and fill the 3-hour gap. But on SmackDown, on a 2-hour show, why do you have to have a Raw recap? And the Raw recap they had was Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax, building up towards their match. And I don't really care about it. I'm not going to get into it because that's Raw. This is my SmackDown review. So I'm going to move on to the next segment. And the next segment is it's a match. It was Samoa Joe versus Rusev. Okay match. It was the first time ever. I would have liked to see these two guys on a pay-per-view. Maybe a SummerSlam. I would have liked to see Samoa Joe versus Rusev. The match up well, similar size. Both good wrestlers, both good killers in the ring. Both submission experts. You got the clutch, the Kamina clutch with Samoa Joe. And then you got the Rusev submission as well. That would have been the two good matches together on a pay-per-view, not on a SmackDown, but with WWE. They haven't got patience, they haven't got time. They just want to rush. So we had a decent match. It was between these two. I like both of these guys. The Miz was the referee. We all knew that Miz was going to get involved in this match. It was so predictable. There was going back and forth was Rusev and Joe. Rusev was probably getting the better of him, maybe. And then the Miz was in the corner. Just standing there as a referee does. Rusev and Joe was both wrestling in the ring. Rusev runs at Joe. Joe moves out the way and hits. Rusev runs at Joe, yeah. Rusev runs at Joe. And Joe moves out the way, hits the Miz. Joe picks up Rusev, drills him into the mat, into the canvas, and for the pin. Miz was supposed to make the pin count. Miz doesn't, looks at Rusev and says, looks at Joe and says, why did you hit me for? Why did you hit me? It was a mistake because obviously Joe moved out the way. I know it was the other way around, yeah. It was, we're going to see. It's so fucking complicated. Miz was in the corner, right? The Miz was behind Joe. Rusev moves and hits the Miz. Basically, Joe hits the Miz by accident. Rusev moves out the way, hits Joe. Joe runs at Rusev. And Rusev moves out the way. Joe hits the Miz. Miz is the referee. Knocks him down. And then Joe goes to pin Rusev. And then Miz goes, no, I ain't going to pin you. I ain't going to make the pin. You fucking hit me in the face. So they go, fuck yourself. I ain't going to pin you. And then Joe jumps up and says, what the fuck's going on? Rusev comes from behind, hits fucking Joe. Rusev gets a pin. And that's it. It's over. Finally, this fucking clusterfuck. And then Joe's thinking, what the fuck's going on? Rusev tries to get a ladder. He grabs the ladder to say, I'm going to be Money in the Bank. I'm going to grab the contract. Miz comes in the ring underneath, gives him the skull-crushing finale, and stands there thinking, yeah, I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Grabs the briefcase. He goes outside the ring in front of Byron Sachs and Corey fucking Graves and the other guy, which I don't give a shit about, stands there and goes, I'm the contract winner. I'm going to win the contract. Starts opening the fucking briefcase. And there's all fucking shit in there, like fucking, I don't know, pancakes from the fucking New Day. Fucking trolling fucking Miz. Pathetic. And that's how it ended. Finally, it was fucking over. And I was a bit of a mix-up with the match, but that's what do you expect from the clusterfuck show like this? It's so stupid. It's It's so fucking stupid. Unbelievable. Now, the crowd was dead. Per usual, like it is all the time. Always dead. The crowd was disinterested. Didn't give a shit. And that's the way it ended. With Miz holding the briefcase with fucking pancakes in it. Fucking hell. Right. Now, we're moving on to Jeff Hardy versus Nakamura. I'm not really going to get into this match. I'm just going to say that Jeff Hardy won by DQ. Nakamura again getting a DQ for low blowing. He just loves low blowing people. He's got a thing for something down there. You know what I mean? He likes low blowing people. So Nakamura low blows Jeff Hardy, gets a DQ. Jeff Hardy wins by DQ. That's it. Now, moving on to a segment with Big Cass. This has got to be the silliest promo. Actually, we're going to go into another promo, actually. It's Carmella. Starts talking about, she's getting her hair done or something. She's getting her hair and makeup. And she says, I'm the best. I'm going to retain the women's title. I'm the best. I beat Charlotte. I beat them all. I'm the best. I beat Charlotte and Charlotte beat Asuka, that means I'm better than Asuka. Something like that. So I'm going to play this segment. It is 1 minute and 30 seconds. I probably won't play all of it because her voice is so annoying, Carmella's voice. Every time I hear her voice, I just want to pull all my hairs out. All of my hair. All of my hair in my head. I just want to pull it all out. When I hear her voice, it's just aggravating. It's fucking aggravating. So I'm going to play it.
I know, right?
Here we go.
Well, it took you, what, like 3 minutes? Pretty much woke up like this. You're done. Bye. Take a selfie. You need a filter.
She's attractive, yeah, but she's annoying.
Ew, Renee, move.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Wow. I actually have a question.
That's it, Renee
tonight,
Young's
Carmella, you could be in the
interviewing
ring against
her. She's been everywhere
Asuka
tonight,
in our
yes.
main event. Just
Doing the
days
rounds,
before you
Renee
defend your
Young,
championship at
another
Money in
woman
the
I don't
Bank, are you
like.
at all concerned about what could...
Renee, clearly you didn't see when I left Asuka laying last week. I mean, concerned? Like,
Oh,
I'm the
God.
champion. You think I'm concerned about Asuka? I'm gonna say it for you nice and slow, okay? Charlotte Flair beat Asuka. I beat Charlotte Flair twice. I'm better than both of them. So as far as tonight goes, I'm not concerned at all. I'm the champion. I'm not concerned about anyone. I mean, Becky Lynch, she should be concerned. Charlotte Flair should be concerned. Lana should be concerned. Naomi should be concerned. Asuka should be more than concerned. Asuka should be straight up scared. I'm ready for Asuka. Because Mella is money.
I've got to turn her off. Mella is money. That's how it finished. Let's move on. Now we've got another embarrassing promo. This guy, you know, the only time Big Cass was relevant in the WWE is when he was with Enzo. Soon as I put this guy out on his own, he's exposed. He's exposed in the ring. He's exposed in his promos. He's exposed everywhere. With the way he walks, the way his body language is, he's absolutely clueless. 7 feet, yeah. He doesn't even look the part. At least with Roman Reigns, people say Roman Reigns is pathetic. But at least with Roman Reigns, he looks the part and he can walk. And when he walks down the ring, it looks like he's gonna kick your fucking head in. But when Big Cass walks down the ring, he looks like a fucking hobbling idiot. He doesn't. He'd be 7 feet, yeah, but that's it. He doesn't look the part though. He looks like a dweeb, first class grade A dweeb. That's what he looks like, Big Cass. And this promo is embarrassing. Fighting Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, you know what I mean? He says, "I'm the big guy." A big guy will always be a small guy. Whatever, mate. We don't give a shit about Big Cass. This is what they're gonna feed Daniel Bryan, and his little comeback is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for Daniel Bryan that he has to work with this dweeb. Absolutely pathetic. Out of all the wrestlers in the WWE, If anyone needs to get released, it needs to be Big Cass. I thought Bobby Lashley was the fucking... I thought Bobby Lashley would probably get released, but this guy should get released before. But see, it's not even Bobby Lashley's fault. It's the writers. That's the thing with Bobby Lashley. It's the writers. The guy should be fighting for the Universal title. He should be fucking killing everybody every week when he comes out. But Big Cass is no excuse for him. He's just a first class dweeb, and it doesn't matter if he had the greatest writers. He'd still be a dweeb. He's fucking clueless. Listen to this geezer. Listen to him. Fucking listen to him. Unbelievable. Fucking listen to it.
Cass this Sunday.
Standing there. Look at him putting his hand up like he's the
I'll take it
Rock.
from here, Renee.
Okay. Here we go.
WWE Universe, let me tell you a little bit about my day. I made a rare appearance at the Memphis County Fair. They paid me about 25 large to show my face for the opening of their brand new roller coaster. So I pretended to smile, I took some pictures, and then I took my money. But I also took a little souvenir.
Shocking. He's got a souvenir.
The height requirement
where you come in a
for the
height
brand new
requirement.
Crazy Clown coaster.
You got to be 7 feet to
Now,
get in.
I thought a day at the fair would be perfect for
You
the
gotta be
entire
7 feet to get in the
SmackDown
ride.
Live roster to bond. We could go on rides. We could eat popcorn. We could just let loose for a little bit. But unfortunately, one member of the SmackDown Live locker room doesn't meet the height requirement for the ride.
Nobody
And that
does.
person
Not a lot of people. It's 7 feet.
is Daniel.
You have to be 7 feet. Well, whatever. 5 feet, 4 feet. It doesn't
I
matter.
said last week that a good big man will always beat a good little man. And that's exactly what's going to happen at Money in the Bank. And the match between myself and Daniel Bryan, it won't be a roller coaster ride. It won't be bumper cars. It won't be the Ferris wheel. It'll be a free fall drop.
Shut up. I'm going to turn him off. That's that segment over and done with. Finally, I'm glad I won't have to watch that ever again. Now we're on to the women's match. The 10 women's match. 10 women tag. Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Naomi versus Lana, Carmella, the Iconics, and Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. The match goes back and forwards. Half of them are sleeping outside in the ring like they always do, waiting for a tag. They look like they're just standing there, quick tags. Iconics had a good showing, but nothing special. Sonya Deville was probably out all of them. She looked the best in there. Asuka came in at the end. Made Carmella tap out. That's how it finished. So basically, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Becky Lynch, and Naomi and Lana won the match. Yeah, and at the end, they're all standing there saying, yeah, we won. And all of a sudden, they stopped talking. They stopped staring at it. They stopped flipping cheering. And they all started staring at each other like to say, oh, yeah, the Money in the Bank this week. It's going to be every woman for themselves, all standing there, all serious. It looks so... It's hard to explain. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and play some of the audio to the end of the match, and then you'll hear the commentators, and you'll probably understand what I'm trying to say. It's a bit complicated. Let's have a look. I'm going to play it from here.
Rose and Deville last week.
Double underhook.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Asuka escapes.
Oh, Asuka.
Looking for the Asuka lock is in.
Asuka lock sinks in here on Mandy Rose.
Oh, here come the Iconics and Sonya.
And the Iconics. Deville. Oh, here come Lynch and Naomi and Lana.
We're going to end SmackDown like we started it. It's pure chaos.
This is broken down all over the arena.
Carmella just tagged herself in.
Ooh. And paid for it from Asuka. Carmella just got tagged. And now Mandy Rose outside the ring. Charlotte Flair giving chase there.
Oh, boy.
Bodies everywhere.
The Queen from the top.
Whoa! Takes out the Iconics.
I think there's a commentator as well. I think the commentators is shit as well, man. You know what I mean? Fucking cool days. Forget it. Don't like that guy.
Here comes Carmella.
Oh, and a kick. Carmella.
Carmella, no.
Asuka saved by Lana.
Lana comes in. The fake Russian.
Lana
Got to
promotes
Russian
the
for
victory
3-4
for
years.
Carmella's team.
All of a sudden she's American. So the WWE fucked up there.
Carmella now sizing up Asuka. Oh, went for another kick.
There's Asuka.
Shoulders down here on Asuka. Oh,
Asuka now.
It's locked in.
Asuka locked. Carmella. The next Carmella tap out. This is probably what I'm going to think. Maybe Asuka's going to lose. Maybe she's going to lose this Sunday. She got the win there, but usually when WWE, the person ever wins the pay-per-view doesn't really win the match at the pay-per-view. There we go, see the comes out of the match. They're all standing in the ring now. Becky Lynch, Asuka, Becky, Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Lana, they're all in the ring, and now all of a sudden they're cheering, happy, and all of a sudden now they're stopped. Listen to the commentators. They're all stopped now, celebrating. They're all on the same team, and now that's it. And that's how it finished. Basically, the commentators stand there and go, oh, look at them. They're not going to be on a team. They're not going to be in a team this Sunday at Money in the Bank. They're going to be against each other, and they're all serious now, standing there. I don't give a shit. Anyway, the SmackDown review's over. It's my first SmackDown review, so you can give us your comments below. Tell me what you think. This is my first, like I said, my first SmackDown review show. I've done about 4 or 5 Raw shows, so you can look at my channel for that. You can subscribe to me on Solo P1 on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch and Solo_P1. I try and stream daily. I stream games like Seto Corsa, Race Room, Forza Motorsports. I also stream WWE Wrestling as well and Call of Duty. All sorts of games really, so check me out on Twitch. Feel free to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at SoloP1. Any content that I get, any unboxings, I'll alert you on Twitter as well. I got some unboxings coming up soon of some wheel rims for Fanatic. I brought some wheel rims a couple of days ago, and I've done an unboxing video. I'm going to upload that to my channel this week, so look out for that. So let us know what you think. Your comments below on the WWE SmackDown review show. I know, from the 12th of June. I know it's 5 days late. But I'm going to do, as soon as I stop this video, I'm going to record a predictions video for Money in the Bank 2018, WWE Money in the Bank. And I'll upload that straight away as well. So thank you very much, guys. Bye.